And now, Decoder Ring Theatre presents the continuing adventures of Canada's greatest superhero, that scourge of the underworld, hunter of those who prey upon the innocent, that marvelous masked mystery man known only as the Red Panda! The Red Panda, mysterious masked marvel, hides his true identity of August Fenwick, one of the city's wealthiest men, in his never-ending battle against the forces of darkness and oppression. Together with his wife and partner, Kit Baxter Fenwick, who joins him in his quest in the guise of the Flying Squirrel, he fights a private war that evildoers everywhere shall know justice at the hands of the Red Panda! This episode, The Lost Sheep.
No, Captain. As I explained to your lieutenant and his sergeant, I am not related to him. Because I am the associate editor of the Toronto Chronicle, that's why. There is such a thing as freedom of the press, Captain. At least there was the last time I checked. In fact, I think it's on a very long list of things we're fighting this war over in the first darn place. What's that you say? You cannot give me any information on the recruit in question. That's the first confirmation I have that he's a recruit at all, Captain. I'll be sure to quote you in my story. Confidentiality? Of personal reasons? How about if I produce the boy's mother, Captain? She's darn near frantic and she's got no one else to turn to. I had her down at your office this morning and no one would even look us in the eye, much less talk to us.
Baxter! Baxter!
Just a minute. No, not you. You listen to me, Captain. That boy is 30 days shy of his 18th birthday no matter what story he spun you. You've got no right to him, you hear me? Oh, patriotic duty? Don't you start lecturing me on noble self-sacrifice, you walking recruiting poster.
Baxter, hang up!
Listen to me, haircut. That boy's mother is half crazy with worry, and I have no reason to believe that the Army isn't pulling boys off the street and shanghaiing them into service. Proof? You talk to me about proof? How about a bunch of lying civil servants and a crying mother? How's that going to play on page 1? How's that going to help you meet your quota this month, you mealy-mouthed sack of... Hey! Hello? Hello?
I had the switchboard disconnect you.
Well, what in blazes did you do that for? I was just getting somewhere.
You were using this newspaper as a stick to threaten the Army and the Canadian government with. There's a word for that, and it rhymes with reason.
Don't get hysterical.
I'm still the editor-in-chief around here. Hysterical is part of the job description.
They can't charge me with anything without answering my questions in the process, Tim. If they want to do this in the headlines, then...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?